Hey, you all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the north, more specifically, New York, aka New York City. And it is our third full day here in New York, and our last full day in New York. We're gonna be getting on the train tomorrow, headed back to Chicago. But today, I wanted to start the day by going and seeing the Statue of Liberty. Now, Jen's gonna meet up with me later, but we're gonna find our way down onto a boat that will sail us to the Statue of Liberty. But first, we gotta find our subway, our correct subway train. So please follow me. So it's telling me we have to enter here at this this entry point. Now we are looking for train number 1, and so down in the little corner there, it does say 1. So I think we can get in here. Oh, there's a DVD store down here. Yeah, it does look like different subway stations connect as you're traveling underground. So we just need to make our way through this subterranean area to our train. Oh yeah, there's our entry point right here. Some more of these subway murals. And here it comes. This our one train. Oh, this is the one train. Looks like a lot of people going to the Statue of Liberty. I think this is our end of the line. Oh yeah, this is literally the end of the line. The subway doesn't go any further from here. See a mural here. Manhattan Island. Okay, this is the Staten Island ferry. This is not the ferry we are looking for. It is way chillier in this part of New York than it is in any of the other parts I've been to. Oh boy. Okay, recognize that statue anywhere. This is the SeaGlass Carousel. I think we have time for a carousel ride before we get on our boat. You can see, move around. I feel like this in some way had to be the inspiration for the Constellation Carousel at Epic Universe. See all the different sea creatures spinning and twirling. Really, really cool. All right, let's find us a fish to ride. This looks like a good fish. All right, there we go. Sitting neatly inside of our fish. Oh, here we go. Rotating. Oh, this is so cool. This is really something. Yeah, definitely one of the most unique carousels out there. Didn't get a chance to ride this during the year of the carousel, but we are living the carousel life still to this day. I bet this is beautiful at night too. It looks like the fish light up. Apparently, part of the inspiration here is that this used to be the location of the first aquariums in New York, where this currently exists. So cool. Get ready for your Statue of Liberty ride. Go right around a magical fish before you get onto the ferry. Yeah, this whole thing is interesting. You like spin around on this big turntable, and then there's smaller turntables, and the fish go up and down. Very, very magical. This is what it's like to ride a carousel under the sea, I imagine. Oh, look at the clapping. Looks like we are landing. That'll do, fish. That'll do. But without further ado, let's go see that statue. So we do have to go through TSA style security before we get onto the ferry, and I don't think they take pre-check. All right, looks like this may be our vessel here. All right, everybody on the boat. See the boat itself named Miss Liberty. On the boat here, and actually get our first peek at the Statue of Liberty way out there. Get up to the top here to get a better view. And here we go, off to Liberty Island.
Anything that seems out of the ordinary, please bring it to the attention of the captain or a crew member. We are now on our way to the Statue of Liberty at Liberty Island. The Statue of Liberty was a gift from the people of France in 1886. It was originally intended to celebrate the 100th anniversary of America's independence and to be a symbol of friendship between France and the United States. The statue has since become a universal symbol of our nation's freedom, opportunity, security, and future. Enjoy your view of this great monument as we approach Liberty Island today. This view was similar to the one seen by thousands of immigrants as they entered the U.S. by steamship. When the ships neared New York, the shining torch of the Statue of Liberty rose.
Over there, that's New Jersey. Liberty, straight ahead. Everyone taking pictures of the beautiful skyline there. That's the tip of Manhattan there.
Services are located both aboard this vessel and in the shop near the ferry dock at Liberty Island.
Oh, over there. I think that's Brooklyn. Oh, there she is. Dock here. We have set foot on the Isle of Liberty. And let's just take Hey, look here, the Statue of Liberty. You can see people down there right under the feet. Give you a little some perspective on how huge that statue really is. And how amazing is it to be able to stand right here in front of the Statue of Liberty. It chokes me up, like I said. It just what this statue symbolizes. Like I said, people coming in to this harbor, into New York City to start a new life, of a tradition, an American tradition. People from other lands, you know, every one of my ancestors came from somewhere else, not necessarily through here, but from somewhere else to this country. And this symbolizes two people coming to this country, opportunity, freedom. People coming from countries without the freedoms that we have here in the United States of America. And of course, the Statue of Liberty itself, a gift from France. It was a gift of benevolence. They admired what we had done, that we had thrown off the shackles of tyrants, that we had become a nation that governed itself. And the people of France, it wasn't necessarily the government, it was the people that donated money to build this statue. That it was built in pieces. The head was actually traveled around as a fundraiser. It was actually at the Paris World Fair. Everything good comes back to the World Fairs, but eventually they did raise the money. They wanted the United States. All they asked is that we build a pedestal, and apparently, the French people raised more money to build the statue. The U.S. had a lot of trouble getting the money to build the pedestal, but it really shows the generosity and kindred spirit between the two countries. And of course, this was symbolized the 100th anniversary of America, as well as the end of the Civil War and the freeing of the slaves in this country. So kind of marked the true beginning of freedom here in the United States, where no people at all were enslaved in this country. It actually has a broken shackle on one of the feet to symbolize the end of enslavement. Also interesting looking at the green statue. The statue was not always green. That is a patina that forms over the metal. At one point, it was more like a normal statue that you see, a shiny brass-like statue. Just imagine what that looked like, the big brass Statue of Liberty coming into the harbor. Part of me wonders, maybe we should give it a good scrubbing and see what it looks like underneath. You know, all the people alive now have never seen it, how it was truly presented. Although the green itself, pretty iconic. So it's a hard call. And by the way, apparently those things sticking out of her head are not. It's not a crown. Those are supposed to be beams of light shining behind her as she holds up that torch. Now, of course, on the island we do have the majesty of that statue, but also just a beautiful view from Liberty Island. You can see New Jersey there. Another interesting tidbit is Statue of Liberty actually falls behind the New Jersey border. So physically it's in New Jersey, but the land itself belongs to New York. So it's just a little sliver of New York over here in the New Jersey area. Of course, there's Manhattan. That's where we've been the last 2 days. I believe that's Brooklyn there, connected by the Brooklyn Bridge. So the sweeping skyline of New York City and New Jersey. And then there's the World Trade Center poking up above all other buildings, the tallest building. Some say the tallest building in the country. The Sears Tower disagrees, but I think they're both great towers. I really did want to go inside the Crown as well, but you have to book those way in advance. This was such a whirlwind trip, came together so fast that did not have a chance to book tickets for the Crown. They're already sold out. But oh my goodness, we are headed into the base of the Statue of Liberty. That is incredible to me. So they do have a museum here in the Pedestal. So we'll check this out first. And this is Auguste Bartholdi. He was the sculptor of the Statue of Liberty. It says he was obsessed with large statues, such as the legendary Colossus of Rhodes. And I guess this was an early idea of his. He wanted to build the Statue of Progress at the mouth of the Suez Canal. It's the evolution of the statue's design. You see it changed quite a bit. Looks like it wasn't until late that it got those iconic sunbeams. And apparently there is a strong belief that Bartholdi modeled the statue after his mother. It says it's never been confirmed, but a lot of people feel they look a lot alike. Yeah, she looks very very statuesque. And talks about the actual construction of the Statue of Liberty. And apparently this man was a great inspiration. Gustav Eiffel, who invented the Eiffel Tower. And they used the same kind of framework inside the Statue of Liberty to make it hold. Over here is a piece of the statue, an original armature bar. So that is an original piece of the Statue of Liberty that you can actually touch. And here is the money-raising effort where they built pieces of the statue and had them tour around to help gain donations. There's the statue at the Paris World Fair. These different bills here. And here's how the sausage is made. Apparently, now you can go up in the crown. It's just limited on how many people get up there a day. The torch is closed currently. I think they said that it will be open eventually again. So originally you could crawl up into the crown, into the torch. You can see that metal inside, keeping everything standing straight up. So the French were putting together money to build the statue, and America had to pay for the pedestal, which apparently the French had an easier time getting money than the Americans did. Apparently a part of the controversy was they believed that the money should come from New Yorkers, since it is in their city. New Yorkers believed it was a monument for the whole country, so a whole country should be paying for it. You can see some of the political cartoons at the time. Oh, look at this, showing the, I guess theoretically, putting advertisers all over the Statue of Liberty, which is what the Statue of Liberty would look like if it was built today. Look at that. It shows the pedestal there, the little tiny statue on it. And here is the statue in popular culture. All these souvenir statues here. You can buy souvenir statues in pretty much every single gift shop in New York City. All these commemorative plates. And here is the image exploited. Shows all these different advertising campaigns that used the statue. There's Levi jeans, the statue wearing jeans. Gillette. Oh, this is a circus troupe using the statue. Columbia brand apples with the Statue of Liberty on the logo. And I guess up we go into the pedestal. Only 176 steps to the top. They do have an elevator, but I don't know. It just felt like going upstairs. You know, earlier in the year, we went up the Bunker Hill Monument, which was super intense flight of stairs, and then oh man, the St. Augustine Lighthouse. Oh boy. A lot of stairs this year. The year of stairs it should have been. And if you take the stairs, you get a chance to see the tension bars here that hold the statue in place. All right. And here we are, top of the pedestal. And look, up there, there she is. Oh, It's cool actually being able to see her this close. You can see how she's all attached together, all the little individual pieces. Get another view from her from behind there, underneath the torch. Go over there, you can see Ellis Island. And from inside here, we actually can see up inside of the statue itself. Big hollow statue. And you see right there, that's actually the staircase that you take up to the crown. Someday we'll get up there. Just wasn't happening today. And now we head back down. They're actually doing construction on the base currently. I think we can walk around here, maybe get a peek at her front. Some of the area is cut off right now because of the construction. And there we go. She looks gorgeous. And you can see people there. At the top of the pedestal, that's where we just were. Yeah, it's just amazing. To me, it's just amazing. It's something you see every day of your life. But to actually see the real thing, see how tall it is, just see how beautiful it looks. It's unbelievable. Oh, this is interesting. There's a Statue of Liberty museum over here. I thought the Statue of Liberty museum was what we saw inside the pedestal, but I guess there is a separate Statue of Liberty museum over here. No? Okay, let's let a body of Australia call. Here's a little tiny version of the statue, so we can get a better look this way. Although it looks like someone snapped off one of the sunbeams. Got the book there with the day the United States was founded, and you can see the shackles broken off of her feet. Yeah, I had no idea this museum existed. Okay, so this is the man who had the original vision. This is French political thinker, staunch abolitionist Edward René Lefebvre, is I think how it goes. He concocted the idea of the Statue of Liberty in his brain. You know, I did notice the other museum used a lot of cardboard cutouts instead of props. I guess all the props got moved over here to the new museums. I guess this is the newer, shinier museum. I guess all the main exhibits have been moved over to this part. But here we have the models of what the statue may have looked like. So the early conceptual models, and then these are the statue that was supposed to be in the front of the Suez Canal that was originally thought up. There is the ear of liberty. So you can hear your calls for freedom. The construction area. We see how the statue was designed and built. Here's a full-scale copper model of the foot. So this is the color that the statue would have originally been when it was first unveiled. So much different than it looks now. It does say, please feel free to touch the foot. Okay, this is actually kind of funny. All the props here were apparently originally over at the other museum we went through. I remember these bottles over there. They had like cardboard cutouts of these bottles. I love this museum here. I just think it's funny that you can actually go to the old museum where they have the same items on display, but they're cardboard cutouts and photocopies. Like, you go to the museum right over there inside the statue, and you can see these very same things are in the display, but they're just photocopied versions. Different potential designs for the pedestal. This is the final design here, the one that we were just up inside of. And here we can get a good peek inside the statue. Yeah, Gustav Eiffel, same person that made the Eiffel Tower, basically designed this this lattice work inside to help the statue stay standing. You can see I went up the stairs, all those stairs there, and then we went up to that top point where from there, if you can get the tickets, you can go up this long spiral staircase up into the crown. That looks like that's actually quite a few stairs there. You're seeing all these images and objects that the statue appears in. That helmet there. Oh, look at that mask where it has all the different countries of the world. This is Emma Lazarus, who wrote the poem that is engraved at the base of the Statue of Liberty. The poem about people coming from other countries, seeing the statue, yearning to live free. Some Russian nesting dolls. Oh no, you maniacs! You blew it all up! There's Statue of Liberty Barbie, Statue of Liberty Bugs Bunny, Statue of Liberty Betty Boop, Statue of Liberty Snoopy, Statue of Liberty M&M, Statue of Liberty Hershey's Kiss, and a Lego Statue of Liberty. Oh, I like this. The Statue of Liberty menorah. That's how you celebrate Hanukkah in New York City. And here's the programs from the dedication ceremony. And the original plaque that sat at the bottom of the Statue of Liberty. This is a gift from the people of the Republic of France. There's a mold of her nose. You can actually look up into her nostril. And look at this. This is actually a curl. This is a clipping of the Statue of Liberty's hair. It developed a hole in it over time. It had to be replaced. But yeah, a lock of Liberty hair. And here's her face. You can actually look at her in the eye. Wow. Almost reminds me of, we saw Wicked last night. Reminds me of the Wizard of Oz, the big head, the big talking head. But look at that steely gaze. And it actually says that you can touch the face here. I saw, a couple other tourists sticking their hands up her nose, but I'll be respectful. Okay, I didn't realize this. This is the original torch. You actually see the statue over there holding up the new torch. The new torch is like a solid, I guess it's like solid copper, but this was the original one built by Bartholdi, and you can see, it's almost like a lantern. Actually, they use this version in the American Adventure at Epcot, where Benjamin Franklin and Mark Twain sit in at the end. But that's amazing that you can actually get this close to the original torch. Yeah, it says it was 1984 that they actually took this one down and replaced it with a new one. Yeah, this may be one of the best indoor views of the statue there. Of course, you are looking at her from behind. But cool, you can see her there, holding up her fresh new torch. You can see the original torch right here. So over here you can see the Statue of Liberty made out of little faces. And you can see you can scan your picture in, and it'll join the other pictures in creating the Statue of Liberty. It's interesting, the vast majority of visitors here appear to be from other countries. All right, I'm gonna take my picture here. All right, that's great. Now I gotta pick 7 images that mean liberty to me. Citizenship, equality. Equality is a big one. Independence from tyrants, definitely important. Equality, everyone should be treated equally. Recreation, freedom to go on roller coasters. Identity, everyone should be free to be who they want to be. Let's see. Opportunity, of course, like, you know, starting your own businesses and having the opportunity to succeed, like the opportunities that were given to me by living in a free country. And of course, everyone should have freedom of religion, freedom of and freedom from. Are you ready to become part of the Liberty Wall? I am. Oh, there's me and all my ideals bouncing up and down. I'll appear on the Liberty Wall shortly. Oh, look at that. There I am. There's me and my ideals floating there, becoming part of the Statue of Liberty. Oh, there I go. Floating, being absorbed by liberty. And we have become liberty. And it's been amazing, Lady Liberty, but I don't want to get left behind by my boat. But I guess we do have time for a quick stop at the gift shop. Do have some really cool posters. I love these. New York, the Wonder City. Yeah, these are all amazing. Oh, look at the old view of Times Square. Oh, you can get a little replica of the Liberty Torch, the original. Oh, do we miss our boat? Still in dock. We want the ferry to Ellis Island. Oh, hold on, wait for me. Oh, looks like we made it in time. It says that the Statue City Cruise is run by Hornblower, who run the Niagara Falls ships on the Canadian side. Okay, we made the boat. We are on our way to Ellis Island to start a new life. I didn't see any gifts I wanted in the gift shop, but they do sell souvenirs here on the boat. You can buy different size Statue of Liberty duck, some snow globes and glasses. So I ended up purchasing this bear, the Statue of Liberty, if you will. I remember first time I ever went out here, I actually bought one of these bears for my daughter Annabelle when she was little. I don't know if it was the exact same bear, but it was similar. Brought back some memories. I think we're gonna head outside here to get a better view. Oh, saying goodbye. Goodbye to Liberty. We'll go along here to the front of the boat. Island, straight ahead. Here we are on Ellis Island, where immigrants came from all over the world to seek a new life here in America. This building is currently the Ellis Island National Museum of Immigration. Oh, let me in. When we enter here, we can see some of the luggage, the chests, the suitcases that people brought with them. Their whole lives in these boxes. And it looks like they're currently doing a lot of renovations here as they updating the building, creating a new experience. Some images here of immigrants arriving and being medically evaluated. Here's some of the medical equipment they would have used at the time. Oh, there's a tonsillectomy used to remove tonsils. Yikes. An eye speculum? Oh, they're not putting that in my eyes. There's some forceps for delivering babies. Whatever this is for examining your larynx. So this is the registry room. This is where immigrants lined up to check in, got off the boat, and came here to check in. It said sometimes there'd be 5,000 people in this room ready to begin the immigration process. Here's a room full of paperwork. These are all steamship tickets, prepaid tickets. They'll get them to the U.S. And these are all passports. Oh, look at that, how dressed up that guy got for his passport photo. Yeah, definitely a glimpse into these people's lives. The family photos there. This is fascinating. Just think about what brought each individual person here to the United States. And these are all postcards from the different steamships, like that Queen Mary, Titanic style. Now there's the White Star Line. They created the Titanic. Yeah, these brought people from their countries to the U.S. These are the ship manifests. That's the name of everyone on the ship. These are all different children's shoes worn by children that arrived here. Ellis Island. Then after arriving here at the island, they spread out through this great nation of ours using railroads and helped populate this country. You know, anyone who is not Native American traces their lineage back to another country. They all came here looking for something better. A lot of them found it. Oh, here's an exhibit on anti-immigration campaigns, which historically have always existed. Here's political cartoons of the time criticizing immigration policies. Some models of what Ellis Island looked like over the years. This would have been the prime years when the majority of people were coming to the island. And this is the steering wheel of the original Ellis Island ferry. This exhibit's called Treasures from Home. See the different clothing that would have been worn by people from different countries as they arrived. It's a family, a Swedish family that traveled to America, and the items that they brought with them. Different items, blankets, clothing, things they need to live. There is the teddy bear of the young daughter, Gertrude. And this is another family from Turkey. So it's really interesting to kind of have these individual displays of all the items that individual families may have brought with them to America. It's a case of different religious items brought over, Bibles, other holy books. This is interesting. This camera here belonged to a German immigrant, John Hirschberg, and apparently he used it to make money. He would take photos of the ship. He would take photos of other people riding on the ship and sell them for money. But apparently, when he got to Ellis Island, they actually confiscated his camera and did not give it back. But finally wound up back in the family's hands and is here in the museum. So this is the island was renovated in 1980. And in this exhibit just shows stuff that was just left laying around, stuff that was found deteriorating here on Ellis Island. Oh, there's a piano. There's hospital items in here. Look at all those crutches, some bedpans. We came out over the registry room here. Not as busy today as it was in the early 1900s. There is a dormitory room in here. Okay, so this was used as a dormitory room here. And just look at these conditions. These are all cots just hanging like they do on like a pirate ship. Man, people just packed in here, have to share the one toilet there. That is not ideal. I think it is time to exit through the gift shop. Here's the gift shop here, and okay, it looks like all the Statue of Liberty stuff is over here. So the real gift shop, you got to hold out to get to Ellis Island. You have Hello Kitty, you have the torch, you have Santa, Lady Liberty there. Oh, look at, I guess her name is Torchy. Torchy the Torch. There's the water bottle with the weird Statue of Liberty kissy lips face. Got quite a few snow globes to choose from. I like the rubber ducky wearing the crown with New York inside. And look at that. Complete golden fog out. You know, different sections, it's different gifts from different countries, because people from so many different countries came to Ellis Island, such as Germany. There's Poland and Russia. It looks like a Russian Precious Moments doll and some nesting dolls. But here's the true Christmas miracle. Finally, we find some New York pressed pennies. Been all over New York, didn't see any pressed pennies. But here we got a good set of Ellis Island, Statue of Liberty, and general New York pennies. Let's get 8 for $5. And let freedom ring. Now that is what I'm talking about, some beautiful, shiny New York pennies. And look at Lady Liberty over there in front of the sunset. Walk out to this end of the island, you get a beautiful golden hour view of New York City, the big dirty apple. And here comes our boat. Miss Liberty to the rescue. Oh wow, look at that big moon hanging over Manhattan. Moon over Manhattan. lit up as we come back ashore. And it's time to head back down to the steamy warmth of the subway. All right, looks like it's waiting for me.
On the van called in, that's South 59.
And up out of the subway and onto the busy streets. Gonna head down to one of the more Christmassy sections of New York City. Yes, it is Christmas time in the city. Some giant Christmas ornaments here in the fountain. Check out these candy canes. These are like the biggest candy canes I've ever seen. And there is Radio City Music Hall. The Christmas tree out front says celebrate 100 years of Rockettes at Christmas. And sadly, I do not have tickets to see the Rockettes this evening. Oh my, look at this herd of people here. Oh my, I feel like I'm fighting upstream like a salmon. They actually have the street closed over here at Rockefeller Center. There's the NBC studios. There are these animated Lego displays in the window. It's a little animated. The cat's wagging its tail. Just check out the epic cathedral. Now, we saw the Chicago Christmas tree the night we left, but trying to see the New York Christmas tree here in Rockefeller Center. Don't know where it is. Oh, there's an occurrence over here. See some sort of Christmas light show going on the side of this building here. Oh, that's cool.
It doesn't matter. We gotta go this way now. We can't turn around. Right, that's where it was. Dana. Listen, Christmas tree. Yes. Right, no, this way, but
Oh my gosh, it's like some sort of Christmas nightmare. Yeah, this light show here on the Saks building causes quite a jam. Oh, I think I see the tree actually. People love this. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. There it is. To the top of Rockefeller Center there. All the way down, we have that enormous Christmas tree. See if we can get a little bit closer. That's the wall of people here all trying to grab a photo of the tree. The lighting was actually last night. This is only the second day the tree was here. We chose not to go to the lighting. I think we made a good choice. There you can see people down there ice skating in front of the tree. Famous sculpture. Oh my. People love this tree. Down there you can see all the people ice skating. I think the ice skaters in Chicago are better. You people here kind of just milling about. I still more than I can do. I don't judge. Still pretty cool to be able to see it in person. It is quite an event down here in Rockefeller Center on Christmas. I guess this is the place to be for the Christmas season here in New York City. Unfortunately, Jen was not able to make it out here tonight. She was going to meet me at the tree. She was not feeling well this morning. She couldn't come to the Statue of Liberty. Was going to try to make the tree, but she wasn't feeling up to it tonight. So it is our tonight's our final night in New York. We will be leaving tomorrow afternoon, getting back on the train, headed back to Chicago. I do want to thank you guys for watching these videos. Look at all these people watching these videos and following along with us on this chaotic whirlwind trip to New York City. If you like these videos, please subscribe. If you'd like to help out in other ways, there's lots of ways below. Patreon, souvenirs, cameos, all that helps the channel. All that helps to keep this train on the track, this boat in the water, this tree in the air. Until next time, my friends, this one's in the bag.